Okay then, so we learned a few things from RetroPGF number 2, but learning is not so useful if we're not applying what we learn to make things different, to make new things, to make things better. This is me trying to get you involved. You already have a very good understanding of the optimistic vision, so just join it. Just come, apply, check the forum, check the chain, check if there's something that you would like to build and maybe could apply for RetroPGF. Check if there's some way in which you could support other people building public goods, building applications, building education. Maybe you want to become ambassadors, maybe you want to have your own dApp, maybe you want to be involved in governance. Those are all great things, great ways in which you could apply what you are learning now to be part of the Optimism Collective. But it's also a good way to introduce one of the last videos of this chapter in which we will see what we are going to do different in the RetroPGF round number 3. First, some numbers so we can get context. RetroPGF number 3 will take place in a few months from now. We'll distribute 30 million OP tokens. That's like 3 times what was distributed in RetroPGF number 2. The Optimism Foundation again defined the scope of this round, and there will be 4 main categories. First of all, the OP stack, decentralization and performance on the OP stack, so basically making the OP stack better. Second, there's developer ecosystem, how to attract more builders. Third, there's governance participation, so how to attract more people to join the governance. And fourth is end user adoption. Of course, how to attract more users. So these are the 4 pillars, the scope of RetroPGF number 3. If you remember, in RetroPGF round 2, we had education, infrastructure, and tooling as the main categories. Now, why are we changing this? Well, because of one of the key learnings that we got from the previous round. There was some difficulty in assessing criteria, in assessing impact criteria. So having this new scope where we got clear impact on the OP stack, clear impact on builders, clear impact on governance, or clear impact on users, make it easier for the badge holders to frame a criteria, to decide where to allocate the funds, make it easier for the Optimism Foundation to define a criteria, to know how to allocate the funds better. The key learnings from RetroPGF number 2 involve this complexity of assessing impact, also some difficulties in going beyond individual impressions of the badge holders and trying to assess considering the collective as a whole. And last but not least, the need for better tooling and better ways of collaboration between all the badge holders. And these are exactly the key improvements that we will see in RetroPGF round 3. There will be a new voting system with a much better UI that will make it easier for badge holders to vote. There will be a different process that helps the community curate and review the projects, so the badge holders already have a standing point from which to assess. And of course, the definition of success criteria metrics that we already talked about. So let's see how it goes. Maybe by the time you are watching this video, Optimistic RetroPGF round 3 is just around the corner. Maybe it's already part of the past, who knows? But let's stay tuned, let's stay optimistic.